Alright, greetings folks. This is BlackWeasel and today's my One Piece viewing of chapter 921. So it's 79 chapters left until chapter 1000. So we'll come here after a 1 week break. So let's go ahead and get right to it. The name of the chapter is called Shooting Maru. And we have a jump cover art of Luffy and Zoro holding a sword, making an X cross, and I see Kaiju's face for the first time again. So I think he'll probably appear in this chapter, but I think it's the same sword of the same lion family that Luffy and Zoro are holding. It's Seidai Kitsu, I think. And Zoro has a weird bandana, and Luffy as well going on. We have a cover wallpaper. We have a color wallpaper of all the women in One Piece. I see Big Mom. Wait, it's a Tokyo Girls collection of One Piece. So I see Big Mom. I see Vivi. I see Boa Hancock. I see Nami. I see Robin. Wow, she looks really similar towards Boa. Like, there's a tiny resemblance. I see Perona. I see Tashigi. I see Shirashoshi in the background, like a giant mermaid. So I see Chopper. I see Luffy's arm holding a straw hat. Alright. And let me take a swig. I got my Dr. Pepper with me, so I can drink it as the chapter goes on. So the chapter begins by Kimon talking more about their plan. It's happening already. You know, like, it's happening so fast. Like, in chapter 860 and 859, Capone Bege was holding a meeting on how to take down Big Mom. And that was 30 chapters after Luffy and the Sanji rescue team landed on Whole Cake Island. But the Straw Hat Pirates, they all landed on Wano country, and it's less than 10 chapters. They're already talking about what's going to happen. Like, it's all happening so fast. And it was Kimon saying is the decisive battle will occur at the Demon Island, Ongashima. He says that is the headquarters of Kaiju and his beast pirates. And someone says an island. And Brooke asks the question of, do we have to sail to that place even though we're already in a Wano country? And Kimon says, indeed, we possess a ship that can be used for this mission. But the island is close enough to be seen from this country's shores. So, Kimon says, so we don't need a full-scale ship to get there. And Kiku says, our decisive battle will occur during the Fire Festival. It is a grand festival that is celebrated annually by the residents of this capital. She says, they consider Kaiju to be a wise king that protects this country. That's not true. That's not true. Like, he's a dictator, more likely apparently. He's like, given the factories, he's like Joseph Stalin during his time in Russia. It's also backwards, like a pirate is a ruler of a country of samurais. And I checked on Wikipedia, like Joseph Stalin, like he was Jewish and he controlled a country full of Russians. It's strange. And Okiku says, on the day of the festival, reaching in his shogun procession, will go to Onagashima to pay their respects. However, that is nothing more than a facade. The beast pirates and the government officials will have a banquet on that night. Oh, snap. So, the government are involved in this? The world government? No. She says government. Like, we have to be nitpicky on the details. Like, there's a big difference. And Sanji says, so I see. So we beat up those idiots while they're in a drunken stupor, and we'll take down their commander. And Sanji, he's back to his old self again. He says, maybe Okiku will fall in love with me once she's my galleon form instead of being in love with that perverted samurai who's really being perverted here. And Luffy says, but Sanji, she's super duper strong. And Sanji says, huh? And Kimon says, no, you haven't misunderstood, Sanji Dono. I already have a proper wife. Oh, yeah, Sanji was referring towards Kimon. And Kimon says, I already have a proper wife. Kiku is only a like-minded ally. And Kimon says, oh, Shiru is doing well. And Kimon says, you met her? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Shiru's, the wife of Kimon? That hag. Ugh. And Kiku says, yes, even without her even recognizing me. And it's not, oof. And Kimon says, I see, I'm glad she's alright, but I cannot reunite with her yet. And Sanji gets pissed off and he says, what the hell is a married man like you so popular? I'm so jealous. And Nami says, you're too loud. And Kimon says, alright now, I have depicted that decided day and place on this paper. At the Habu port, when twilight comes on the night of the fire festival, our plan shall commence. And Kimon says, symbolized by two fire birds on top of the Habu pit viper, respectively. And also the will of rebellion, the waning crescent moon. The waning crescent moon. And Luffy says, huh? And Kimon says, don't worry, the citizens of the Wano country will understand this message. The two birds symbolize twilight. For foreigners such as yourself, that's a time between 5:30 and 6 p.m. We must spread these cards out as quickly as possible to those who have the mark of the crescent moon on their left ankle. And he says, that mark is the will of the rebellion. They are our allies. So wait, is the moon supposed to show up at night? No, yeah. And Kimon says, we do not know where exactly to find these people, but have sent our fellow comrades to various places around this country in order to ensure that these cards get to as many of our allies as possible. Zoro Dono and Uso Pacho Dono are currently stationed in the capital. And Luffy says, then, I guess Zoro has been very useful. And Kimon says, on top of that, to ensure we don't get lost, once we land on Onigashima, I have sent Frenosuke Dono to work as the apprentice of the man who built Kadu's residence. Huh. And Kimon says his goal is to obtain the blueprints of that building. The man who built Kaido's residence. Huh. I wonder what's that be like. What must that be like? Like, that's said in a funky way, but it came on saying, furthermore, to make sure that we know of the movements of Orochi's army, Robbie Dono is trying to get closer to Orochi by masquerade as a geisha and making him want her in his sitting room. I heard that she's already made a reputation for herself. And Sanji says, I'd love to see Robin try as a geisha. Geisha or Jisha? I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but whatever. And Kimon said, as for the rest of you, Brook, Dono's power will be quite useful in securing the food supplies in the capital. And Brook says, huh? Is that so? And Kimon said, Nami Dono's weather techniques are practically ninjutsu. And Nami says, I'll be a female ninja then. And Kimon said, with Sanji Dono's culinary skills, we'll be able to draw in the crowds of people and find those we are searching for. And Sanji says, Nami dressed as a Koichi? I haven't heard that term since Naruto. Like, Koichi is a female ninja. Sakura is a female ninja in Naruto. Damn. Naruto has been over for a real long time. And Bleach as well. I think the manga of Bleach ended in 2016 or 2015. And on top of that, Naruto ended in 2014 and 2013. Like, and One Piece is supposed to end in... Well, it's supposed to end in 10 years. One Piece. Sorry. Oh. So it'll be a really long time before before the manga is over, and then I'll be in my 30s. And when I record this video right now, like I'm here, and then it'll be strange to see like 10 years from now looking on down these videos and see a younger version of me. So, yep, it is. Kimon also says Kiro Dono and Chopper Dono will go with Kikyu to Yashi's current location. And Chopper says, Kimon, I want to be a ninja too. And Kimon said, not everybody, put a leaf on your heads. And Nami's thinking to herself as a Koichi, a female ninja. And Kimon yells out, here we go. And he uses a move called Close Jutsu. And everyone's outfits have changed. Brooks says, wow, at his clothes. And he says, And there's a big poofy noise. And Sanji's oogling at Nami. And Chopper is really happy. He says, I'm a ninja. And Kimon says, alright now you have all blended in with the culture of this country. You should be able to complete your assigned missions. And Nami asks, wait a second, Kimon, is this really a Koichi should be wearing? And Kimon says, that is the attire of a Koichi. That's funny. And Kimon says, you sure you're not lying to me? And Kimon says, he sticks a plug up his nose to prevent the bleeding. He says, now let's call upon the person who would guide you. She's the real Koichi. And he snaps his fingers and he says, Shinobu. Tap. And then Brooke and Sanji says, a real Koichi, what a treat. And Koichi, Shinobu shows up out of nowhere and she says, at your service. and that's not what. And Nami gets really pissed off and she slaps Kimon. And she yells out, she's dressed completely different. And Chopper says Sanji is trembling all over in shock because that's not what he thought Shinobi would be. And Luffy asks Brooke, what's up with your outfit? And Brooke says, I thought it was supposed to be someone with their pants on their head, but I was wrong. Nope, that's not right. And Kimon says, there are two types of Korean-chi. And Shinobu has a question mark on her head, and she thinks of lame. And Nami says, I wonder if I'll be able to close this up. And Shinobu says, Fu, isn't it fine since you're so young? My name is Shinobu, and so we have a character introduction of the veteran Koichi Shinobu. And she says, in the past I was Kimon's protege, but now, Fu, the technique that I excel in and most befitting is the art of bewitchment. And Sanji's bowing down, and he says, if it weren't for Nami-san being here, my heart would be shattered already. And Shinobu says, I understand your pain, young man. Attracted older women are lethal weapons after all. What? Yeah, right. Let's go down. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but anyways, Kimon says, now then, everyone's going to go to respective areas until the time comes for us to gather. But first and most importantly, we must discuss the 3 samurai in particular that we need to find. If we can locate them, they'll be an asset worth 100 men each. Oh yeah, we still have to find like 4 other people to help out in our cause against Kaido. Kimon says, their names are Kawamatsu, Dinjuru, and Ashura Doji. Ooh. Kind of tricky to say, but I eventually got it. He says, in the past there were samurai who served Lord Orden just as we did. They should definitely still be alive. Ashura Doji has a full name, like first and last name, but alright, the scene changed towards Okubert and town, and somebody yells out, The Mayama thieves are here. And one of them yells out, "Run, escape from the town." Another person yells out, "Give that back. It was given to us by Lufutaru." And this woman starts crying, "Lufutaru gave those to us." Oh shit. Like, those thieves can steal food from the villagers, so they'll starve all over again. That's messed up. And the thieves show up, and one of them says, "Shut up." And he kicks a woman in the head. And somebody says, "Master Shutimaru, they got some great stuff here." Oh yeah, that's the name of the chapter. So he's the main deal of this chapter. Anyways, the guy says they got fruit, wine, and rice. Who do they think they are? And one of the villagers says, "Please give it back. I was going to feed that to my grandson." Ah shit. And the guy, and the old man, he was already starving to begin with. And the thief says, "Shut up, Gramps. Drop dead already." Wow, no respect for your elders. But then again, since they're in a starving place, like, it's basically every man for himself, so... Yeah, it's every man for yourself, so... The last thing the young thief... I'm pretty sure the last thing the young thief needs is to cater to someone who's been there a lot longer than he has. Like... Anyways, this guy, one person says, "Who in the world would do something like this? Is there some chump out there pretending to be a hero that gives people food?" Alright, we have a character introduction of the Atamayama Thieves leader, Shutimaru. And the translation is that, what? Oh. There's no translation for his name, but there's a note saying that he speaks in a Kagoshima dialect, which I don't understand what that's supposed to be, but he says, "What a short-lived act of heroism was rendered moot as soon as we came to steal this food. There are no longer any samurai left to protect these pitiful weaklings." And Shutimaru says, "This country no longer has any real men that strong samurai can follow anymore. Nawano's country's days are numbered." Yep, because they got taken over by pirates. And Shutimaru said, "Isn't that right, Granny? Even if you continue to live, you will witness only the cruel truth." I think she's holding hands to pray. And somebody yells out, "Please, wait, stop. Stop this, you thieves." And one person yells out, "Run, Grandma." And Shutimaru says, "I'm going to kill her now." Oh shit. Things are getting bad already. And the grandson starts crying like, "Grandma, man." And the old lady says, "I believe in Lady Otoki's final words." And Shutimaru says, "But she's a dead person." Mm-hmm, that's true. The grandma says, "Now, 9 samurai will definitely carry out Lord Odin's wishes. And Shutimaru said, "You fool! Without a general to lead them, it won't even be a fight." And somebody yells out in pain, "Yeah!" And somebody yells out, "Master Shutimaru!" And one person is yelling out in pain. So there's a booming noise going on, and one of the underlings yell out, "Master Shutimaru!" He's when the villagers look on, and the Shutimaru is looking as well. Holy shit! It's Jack! He's arrived! Like, oh my god, I can't believe that's happening. He's arrived in this area. And it was Jack says, "So we finally meet, leader of the thieves. A pirate named Straw Hat Luffy should be in this area." Whoa, also one thing I realized is exactly 100 chapters that Jack got sent flying into the ocean by Zunashida's elephant trunk swing. So we have a character reintroduction of the Beast Pirates All-Star Jack. And he's looking for Luffy. And he's riding on top of a giant lizard that has a guy in his mouth. And Shutimaru says, "If I tell you I don't know him, will your attitude change?" And Jack says, "We'll only let you live you alive this long because Kaido-san wants you to be his subordinate." And Shutimaru starts charging at Jack. Oh shit, he's gonna fight him. This is awesome. And then Shotimaru says, then, here's your answer. And Jack looks on as well. His eyes. I can see his eyes look strange. And Shotimaru, he slices Jack. He really attacked him. He deals one strike towards his torso. He's bleeding. And Shotimaru says, don't underestimate samurai. And Jack is coughing up blood. And one of the Beast Pirate underlings says, Master Jack? And Jack gets pissed off. He says, how dare you? And Jack and Shotimaru clash with their swords. So, then Shotimaru, he must be worth 1 billion. He must be really powerful to fight against a 1 billion pirate. 1 billion berry bounty pirate. And the underlings yell out in pain from the shock of this all. And the villagers look on, and one of them yells out, what an incredibly high-level duel. And one of the villagers start yelling out, move away from them. Shooting Mario and Jack have started to fight. And the villagers look on, and one of them says, this is the end. Okubor town is going to be destroyed. Yeah, that's true, because Jack can turn into an elephant. No, he can turn into a mammoth, and when he walks around, it's as if the area has been through a drought. Thus the term Jack the Drought. Alright. Jack looks on, and he struck Shotimaru with his right hand of the swing. And he deals some damage towards Shotimaru, and he yells out, I didn't die back then, so there's no way a small fry like you is taking me down. Whoa! He refers towards a 1 billion bounty pirate as small fry. And the underlings of the Beast Pirates yell out, Master Jack! And Jack says, And one person yells out, over there, look at the sky. And there's a big swirl up in the air, and somebody yells out, no way. And Jack's, he's still coughing up some blood, and he says, why? And Law looks on, and at the swirling place as well, he says, And one of the underlings with the hard part said, why did the skies change so suddenly? Another person says, I wonder if it's about to rain. And Law says, no. And Law says, hey, Straw Hat, yeah, get over here right now. And Luffy says, what's the matter, Try Guy? And Luffy says, huh? The sky. And Luffy says, something is up there. And one person yells out, this is bad, Straw Hat. And something's coming down. And Shotimaru says, no wait, why is he here? And the person says, hey, Jack. And Jack says, sir. Oh shit, here he is. Kaido. It's really him. He can turn into a dragon. And talk with his almighty strength. Like, he says, bring those brats to me right now. And Luffy says, a dragon? Who the hell is that? And Law says, that's Kaido. The Yonku. The man rocking the Fu Manchu mustache. The strongest creature in the world. The man who cannot die. It's Kaido. Oh. And that's the end. And that's the end of chapter 921. All of this is happening so fast. Alright, that's it. The end of chapter 921.